Oh, hello. I did leave. I left for a little while, and now I'm back. You too, you took a nap? Oh, shit. I did not take a nap. I just fed the cats and hung out on the couch watching YouTube for a while. Before getting ready and doing various chores. And checking in on Twitter. Yaffy, hello. And yeah, we're back to Silence Protocol. Because I don't know, man. I'm feeling twitchy about the whole twitchy about the whole DMCA bullshit that's going on. I don't feel like dealing with that headache. Not when Twitch's fucking response to it at this point is, "Don't worry, we're working on putting together an FAQ." Like that's not. I don't think that's the answer we were looking for on it. Yeah, no, especially when like their one of their primary pieces of advice is like, hey, I mean, just mute your game's audio if you're concerned about getting tagged for something. Just mute the game. What? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So yeah. Up until this point, the Wii Shop music has been fine. Like, not even YouTube tags it as anything. But in these trying times, I just don't even feel like fucking with it. So instead, we get no backing tracks to go with the typies. Just talking and typing. You fell asleep in your bedroom and Simon came in after a while and he's still in there asleep? Oh, damn. He doesn't know. He's gonna wake up so confused. He's gonna be like, I was abandoned. What the fuck? Probably get a toe lick from him soon, probably. And if that wasn't enough, I came in to wake the damn computer up, only to find that Windows again is trying to like tell me to restart for updates, and I'm like, do it next week, fucker. Like, trying to minimize the number of times I have to reset up Live Split. Oh, so Neff. I wasn't able to find, at least offhand, another specifically Hanukkah themed horror movie. But I think I found one that should work. It's flick call. Well, I got two options. One is The Golem from 2018, or Jerusalem with a Z from 2015. Both seem like viable options that could be fun. Neither are Hanukkah themed, yeah, but definitely Jewish. Made in Israel. I think, or at least by like an Israeli production company. Yeah, Golem looked cool. They honestly both look pretty interesting. Like, I think I've seen Jerusalem floating around on some streaming service, and I've always kind of rolled my eyes because I'm like, oh, I get it. But apparently it's not even, like, about zombies at all. It's about fucking demons. So, like, I read just enough of the synopsis, and I'm like, oh, this isn't what I thought it was at all. It actually sounds kind of cool. You're still not awake? Then how are you typing? Sleep typer! Go bother that dog. Bother him. He's also still not awake. You can be not awake together. Bothered him and now you feel bad because he was sleepy? Fuck him! You're awake, he's awake! Right faster, you great bearded glacier? Hey, I shaved. I'm not nearly as bearded anymore. But hey, Frog, how you doing? Whatever you do, don't give me 1,000 bits all in a row in one lump sum. Don't do it. You won't like what happens. I shaved in Shave November? Yeah. Because I'm not a part of your system. Mid-level bearded glacier. It's no longer No Shave November. It's all about No Nut November. Oh, I failed that instantly. So, yeah. Again, I'm not a part of your system. I'm an adult! 12:01 a.m. November 1st, fail. You failed, you have no nuts. Wait. No, if you have no nuts, then you just instantly win. Isn't that how that would work? The fuck is Dizzy doing in Gary's mod? I bet it's his brother. You have no bananas. You have no bananas today. Oh no. You have lady nights? Lady nuts? 5 hours left till the end, Boone? The end of what? Everything. Probably. The only one you know here that slightly went on this journey with you? Oh, yeah. It's true. Oh, hello, cattle. You have this mostly in the background, and since the typing is in bursts, you just keep thinking of the enhanced scene from Super Troopers. I don't know if I've ever seen Super Troopers all the way through. I think that's like the only, well, aside from the sequel, the only like, the Broken Lizard. It's the only one of that group's movies that I don't think I've seen completely. Which is wild because I really enjoyed Club Dread and Beer Fest a lot. Like I really loved Club Dread. Love Super Trooper so much. You still haven't seen the second one though. I've heard exclusively good things about Super Troopers, and like I think I only ever caught it in like snippets, like on Comedy Central. But I remember like the little chunks that I have gotten to see over the years. Like it's real good. Because like that entire troop of dudes that are in like all the movies, like they're all like so fucking good. Hell, I just now remembered that, but like, yeah, I've even seen like the unofficial Broken Lizard movie, the Dukes of Hazard movie, which was also really good. Like, it was probably way better than it had any right to be because it had that same style of humor that they do. Chapter 11 restructuring. About 800 more words to get to the next split. Should not be too difficult. Can't believe I didn't find some pre-established split times to compare myself against. I mean, I don't know if anyone's ever attempted this before. I just made my own. Besides, like, I would have had to have, like, I've had 2 unauthorized computer restarts, and LiveSplit does not save splits in progress, so I've had to delete older splits that I'd already gone through and re-input the start time to keep it accurate. So, even if pre-established splits did exist, I'd be way off from them right now. Save early. Dude, LiveSplit does not allow you to save in progress. That's why I've been jotting down my split times manually in the Word file. So I have an actual backup. Like, I could pause this and save the splits, but when I go and reopen the file, it would just start it from the very beginning. Saving progress, just hit the 0 key to pause the clock, then right-click live split. No, you can say, okay, so you can save the splits, but you can't start from a later split, I don't think. Or if there is, I haven't been able to figure out a way to do it. It shouldn't. Here, let's, because maybe I'm doing something wrong, but like I went specifically trying to look up how to do that, and you don't know how. Okay. Like, I specifically tried to look up to see if there's a means of doing it, and the only thing I could find was a lot of people wanting that feature in LiveSplit and complaining that it doesn't exist. Was the best I could find. Like, I found a means of editing, like, what the start, like, what time it starts at, but not, like, say, if I were to save these splits, exit LiveSplit, which is essentially what would happen if the computer restarted, reopen LiveSplit, loaded the splits up, and started it going again, it would start back up at 2161 or 671 with the 000 on the clock, or probably whatever the start time I have listed on it to start at. But it would just count it as a new run and go over the previous splits. At least that's been my experience with it when I've tried fiddling with it to try and get it to do something like that. But I also, like, I started fiddling with LiveSplit like maybe a month or 2 ago, and I don't really fully know how to use the software, so there could be a means of doing it I don't know about. And by all means, if there is, I'd be down to figure it out. But yeah, this is the process we're using at the moment, and like it's clunky, but it works. It just means by the end of this, I'm not going to have like from 0 words all the way through like every split in live split filled out with accurate times. But I've got it all recorded and backed up, so I've got the video evidence, and on top of that, I've got the manual list of splits that I'm keeping track of. Add back into live split if you really want to. Yeah, I could manually type in all of this time, but honestly, like, that seems... that's more complicated than what I'm doing right now. And especially for something, like, it's not like I'm gonna get this on speedrun.com or anything, like, that. Like, this is more just a quirky way for me to do Nano this year that I thought would be fun. And just kind of for my own curiosity to see how long in, like, actual time invested it takes me to get through a Nano. But yeah. But how's everybody doing tonight? Never. Hello. Never. You can answer the question Fish put forth to you because while I was trying to see if the claim for the movie thing was usable, um, she jokingly used it, but on your behalf. I did find. I think I found the one you were mentioning of the Japanese horror anthologies. I think you mentioned Kadan or Kadan. I found that. I found another one called Hidokawa. That was one of them. Okay. But that one you had already seen, so I wasn't sure if you wanted to put it forth for next Monday's movie night, or if there had been another one you had found that you were interested in submitting. Actually, that's pretty much all of the ones on Amazon. Oh, okay. Well, regardless, it doesn't have to be the Japanese horror anthology stuff. You have a redemption for a movie in your name for next Monday. So if you want it to be Kadan, that's cool. If you want it to be something else, just let me know. No, 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 no. Immediately, you need to patch up your hands, and then you will take. Wait, your hands? What the fuck? Okay, I need to. I need to know what the fuck that is in relation to. After you finish patching your hands, that's a little alarming. I hope you're all right. Just managed to injure yourself in several ways, so no, nothing serious. That's good. The hell were you doing, you fucking crazy man? Did you go out wrestling with raccoons again? Is that what happened? You thought it was a raccoon, but then it growled and got up on its hind legs. That's when you knew you needed to get a better lock for your trash cans. Did you fight a fucking bear? There goes Never fighting nature again. Well, I mean, it is in his nature to fight nature, I suppose. What with being a robo synth llama Terminator, etc., etc. I forgot all the things that Never is. Fight a bear, you wouldn't call getting mauled fighting. But sure, let's say fighting instead of getting a smackdown. Yeah. I'm putting all this forth as, like, a joke, but, like, what if that shit was true? What if Never just got mauled by a fucking bear and he's like, it's fine. I'll just dump some peroxide on the wounds and staple the flesh closed and I'm good. Yeah, he's not a coward. He fought a bear today. You also gave your knee a good smack by rolling off your bed and bouncing off the edge. Oh no! You're getting too old to be this clumsy? Yeah, I feel that. Getting old enough where it's like, I don't even have to do anything to injure myself. It just happens. I'm like, well, this is a big bucket of bullshit. Playing Among Us with family here and also watching the end of a really big YouTube channel. You're delayed on greeting, yeah. Wrap yourself in bubble wrap. There you go. That'll do it. That's the solution. And then if you're ever bored, you can just amuse yourself by popping the bubble wrap. Lift something heavy, injury. Go for a jog, injury. Breathe too heavily, better believe that's an injury. It's funny because it's true. But it's also very sad because it's true. Sneezed lightly last month and screwed your neck for 4 days. Oh, baby. Ain't it grand? We old. It'd be great if walls and floors were padded with some sort of easily washable bubble wrap like material, and then clothes could be made out of protective foam with aluminum braces. And shoes! Think how safe your feet would be if encased in blocks of rubber. So there was a time when, like, I designed my own fucking insane ass mansion. And I included in the designs a very sizable room. That the floor was made up of trampolines, and the walls and ceiling were all padded. So anytime you like, you could just go in there and bounce around and bounce off the walls with no, or at least limited chance of injury, and just go wild in there. Like a padded cell in an asylum. Yeah, only like way bigger. Like a padded cell in an asylum for giants, but with a bouncy floor. Sign you up and give you some Valium? Hell yeah. I think that design, it also like it had like it kind of went around, and there was a open area in the middle that was open to the outdoors, which is where the pool was. Um, and it featured a basement level that one wall would be clear glass that was the bottom of the pool, so you could like chill in the basement and watch people swimming in the pool, literally bouncing off the walls and floors. Yeah, yep. It was gonna be amazing, absolutely insane, but amazing. A good way to watch someone from beneath a pool sounds like a good start for a serial killer's murder abode. Well, it would go both ways. So, like, if you were in the pool, you could, like, wave to the people in the basement. But then thinking about it, at least, like, now that I'm older and everything, thinking about it, I'm like, that'd be cool, but, like, utterly useless, because even if I got this palace, this majestic palace of batshit insanity, chances are I wouldn't be throwing too many pool parties, because I don't know that many people that I would want hanging out at my house for an extended period of time. Just leaving your Christmas tree on and no other lights. You can't find your lighter for your candle, your canaddle. Whoops. Imagine looking down and seeing eyes from a dark tunnel beneath, looking back up. Oh shit. Well, I think that was part of the design too. Like, I had like little crawl space tunnels, like, leading from one side. Like, I had secret doors and passages leading from one side to the other. It was nuts. It was basically just like design, like at the age of like 15 or 16, maybe 17, just like design the ultimate house with like all the crazy shit that you want in it. If you're all alone in the mansion, oops. Time to get the gun. Sounds like a good time. I remember trying to sketch out a design for a submarine back at that age, only to be stymied by the limited selection of parts available at the local hardware store. Whoops. Fucking hardware stores not having the supplies to build your own private submarine. Some bullshit. Local ordinances seemed like they would get in the way as well. Fucking local ordinances! I could have an entire fleet of submersibles if it wasn't for them. That's bullshit. Was it for things like laws and common sense, you'd have a lot more fun. The movies, it looks like you haven't yet watched Hidokawa Evil Comes Home. Okay. Oh, okay, so the Hitakawa one was like the Hand of Death was the one that I had found. So I guess there's multiples in that series. Or maybe it was the Killing Hour. Okay. Get the full title down. Oh wait. You have seen Hitakawa Deadly Hauntings and Hitakawa The Killing Hour. Okay, so The Killing Hour is the one that I spotted. The one Evil Comes Home. Okay. Now, are they all like self-contained anthologies? Kadana is perhaps one of the better ones. Okay, so we can. Then yeah, if you want to pick Hitakawa Evil Comes Home, then we could follow that up with the Kadan one. I'd be down for that. Keep crossing off shit. Run out of space, so yeah. They're all self-contained in the sense that they all share a vaguely similar theme sometimes. Right, but like with the Hitakawas being multiple installments, like you wouldn't necessarily have to have seen the other ones to Like you just jump in wherever. Like there's no linkage between the movies. Okay. Cool. So that's Monday's double visions sorted out. Hitakawa Evil Comes Home, followed by Kadan. Whatever the second title of that one was, I don't remember. Oh shit, we gotta split. My god. 26,672. That'll be the next one. Kadan something darkness? Yeah, something like that. I think it's the only one, so it'll definitely pull up if I just put in Kadan. Or Kadan. Also, oh shit, we be halfway through to the finish line. 18 and a half hours. So like so we're looking at, like, if we keep the same pace through to the end, we're looking at like 37 hours total. That's actually not terrible. For a 50,000 word novel, that's not bad. Never. Thank you for the 21 party bits. That's like a little under 2 days. You click more, but your hand is killing me. No. It's so good, all good. Don't give me 1K bits at once. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do it. Well, wait, Frog, are you still here? If Frog's not here, you can do it. If Frog is here, don't do it. Snow Nut November, how could your hand be killing you? He fought a bear! Don't ask questions. Both hands, actually? Jesus, never. I'm even more curious as to what the fuck actually happened. That you messed up both of your hands. Did you have something boiling on the stove and you were just like, yeah, I can just reach in there and grab that from the boiling water? Is that what happened? Much less interesting than I'd think. Try me. I think, honestly, like, the source of it may not be interesting, but the fact that you somehow managed to fuck up both of your hands to the point that they needed patching up, like, the end result is already interesting. You've parboiled your hands before, so they aren't that sensitive to that anymore. Gardening with boganias. Not this time, but you have injured your knee picking weeds before and knelt on a rock that went through the foam pad you were using? Ow. Owie. Wants to step straight on a nail picking up a fence after Irma. Yeah, I've done not after any hurricane or nothing, but yeah, I stepped on. It looked like it was like a piece of like a little chunk of like roofing tar with a pretty sizable nail sticking right out of it, so it was like lying flat on the ground. And I didn't see it. I stepped right down onto it. That was unpleasant. Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of almost a given, right? Like, because if you saw the nail jutting up from the ground, chances are you wouldn't intentionally step on it. You would step around it or pick it up. Joe's at least went just as swimmingly as he thought it would. He was like, "I won't touch it. Pull it out of my foot." Yeah. Dude, I was completely, utterly alone when I stepped on the nail. I had to pull it out my damn self. And I had the exact opposite reaction you did. I tried doing the hard one and done pull, and it didn't come out, and it hurt like a son of a bitch. So after that, I kind of slowly worked it out because at least doing it that way, the pain was not as explosive or intense, so it was manageable. Topical lidocaine is a godsend. Yeah, I didn't have any. I was outside. I was like I was outside on like in the backyard. I was walking into the back porch when it happened, and couldn't really so much walk too well with a nail sticking out of my foot. So I kind of just dragged myself into the back porch before turning my attention to it. He was gonna pass out, little bitch. I gotta go use the bathroom. One day you're gonna get one of those eye tracker things for moving your cursor around. Oh yeah, that'd be neat. Especially in situations such as these. So like, what fucking boring ass dumb thing did you do to fuck up your hands? Unless you just like genuinely don't want to say. And you messed them up by sleeping at a weird angle. Or it's early onset arthritis. Oh, okay. So it's not wounds. It's not like gashes or injuries or anything like that. It's just the hands are hurting. Okay. Well, on that level, like, yeah, yeah. I was gonna say I know that feel too. Like, I think it was last week. Like, this one finger was just like pulsing with pain, like right in the joint for several hours. Oh yeah, the cursed thumb. Yep. And it was like, again, it was that old age shit of like, I did nothing to my hand to warrant this. What the fuck is happening? Like, if I had done something to even remotely set it off, I'd be like, yeah, fair enough. And what's doubly fucked is like I've screwed my hands up punching very hard things in emotionally compromised situations that has left permanent damage, but usually it's this fucking hand. This hand was the one bugging me. Or the finger on this hand was the one bugging me. It's your right one, yeah. The only current wounds you have on your hands are just where you messed up and got one of your nails caught in a press. Ow! Not how, ow. Horse did that to you. Yeah, I did it all to myself. And I'm definitely starting to feel that on occasion. I think it was like when the weather got cold last year, this hand started just aching. And I'm like, yep, I know what that is. that is all my own damn fault. Personally, the thing is, it really didn't hurt your face or break your brain, so you're okay with this? Yeah. You did get kicked in the chin? Ooh. Yeah, kapow! Flipped you with his front hoof right before he stepped on your hand. Ah. That's why I have no interest in fucking with horses. Like, at all. Because, like, they can fuck you up so easy. But I'm like, nah. Horse can chill over there. I'm good over here. You're doing something properly. You should be fine. Yeah, emphasis on the should. There's a horse loose in the hospital. What's that from? Don't mess with animals over half your size. Oh, absolutely not. Bitch wasn't staying properly, so he's high and tied down. She spooked him. Yeah. John Mulaney. Okay, maybe I don't know the reference. It sounded familiar. How did the horse get in the hospital? Well, apparently Kettle knows what you're talking about. You love that bit? Everyone knows the horse shouldn't be there, but no one can do anything about it. We just watch to see what it's going to do next. This does sound very good. Alright. Got over the halfway point. Another couple chapters finished today. I think I'm ready for Graveyard Keeper.